So the way I envision that is maybe there is an extremely dense object at the center of a black hole, and it keeps collecting matter that falls into it. We don't know if that is the reality because we don't have a theory of quantum gravity. And there is one way to find out. If you enter a black hole, you might find what happens inside of it, but then you won't be able to submit a paper for publication on Earth because no information can come out. So, when I propose to physicists to enter a black hole and figure out quantum gravity, they think that I have an ulterior motive of sending them into a black hole. But, you may ask, okay, are we at risk that a black hole would ever impact Earth and consume it? Turns out that the nearest black hole to Earth is about 100 light years away, based on how many we expect in the Milky Way galaxy. Not very close to us. There is no risk that it will cross the solar system. But there is a possibility that most of the matter in the universe is black holes. We don't know what most of the matter in the universe is. About 84% of the matter is invisible to us. We call it dark matter. Mm-hmm. We keep saying that we understand the universe, but we don't know most of the matter, and we don't know most of the energy, which is in the form of dark energy or the cosmological constant that I mentioned before. So the dark matter could potentially be tiny black holes left over from the Big Bang that have the masses of asteroids, for example. And if that's the case, there should be many of them crossing the solar system. But the chance of one of them passing through Earth is really small. You wouldn't expect that very often, maybe over billions of years. And in fact, these black holes have a size. Their event horizon is the size of an atomic nucleus. So really tiny. Unless they go through your body, nothing bad will happen. They just go through Earth. They don't affect anything. So maybe the nearest black hole is much closer than we anticipate based on the collapse of stars, which is the 100 light years that I mentioned before. But it will be harmless unless they pass through your body. And the chance for that is completely negligible. I don't think that any insurance companies need to worry about it.
I mean, how would you even, how do we study these?
Black holes?
Yeah, how do we study
Well,
them?
we can see the radiation emitted by the hot gas that is swirling around them. So for example, I was the founding director of the Black Hole Initiative at Harvard University, and that's a program that brings together physicists, astronomers, mathematicians, and philosophers that are interested in black holes. And one of the accomplishments of that initiative was taking an image of a black hole, which appeared in all major newspapers in 2019. Basically, it's an image of a giant black hole in a nearby galaxy called M87. And what you see is the shadow of the black hole being illuminated by some backlight from the hot gas swirling around it. So you see a ring of light around a dark region. And that's the silhouette of the black hole, because the radiation going into the black hole can never come out. You see it as a dark region surrounded by a ring of light, because the gravity is so strong that it can focus light, just like a lens. This is called gravitational lensing. And that focusing of light creates an image of a bright ring with the silhouette of the black hole in the middle. So we already have that photograph, and we know that black holes are real. This particular black hole is huge.